Going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Connor on Chain. We got a new layer 1 ecosystem I want to cover fairly in depth here. So let's dive in. So this is on Solana. It's able to trade on Solana, but this is actually a Cosmos based layer 1 up and coming. But let's get into this. Unicorn and memes. The reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I think this is actually building a newer cult-like ecosystem when, as of obviously right now, we're seeing cult memes as a meta. I don't know why it's become a meta when, that should be a thesis when you invest in meme coins in the first place. But again, it's become a meta, and this is like I said, a new cult, that's been forming over the last couple months. So what this project is, like I said, it's based on top of Cosmos, a layer 1, and you actually can trade emojis. I think they call them meme-emojis. They have an entire marketplace where you can trade memes. As of right now, it is a very new concept. Even for me, it's hard to know, is it worth your time to buy into a lot of these memes, or I'm sorry, these emojis? I don't know. But I think when it comes to this, this is just a project that is very culturally in tune with the current cycle, and this is why I like it for the most part. So there's one thing I wanted to pull up here. Pulled up every single tab. Yeah, so, I actually love the website. So let's see. Because they actually airdropped here initially to hundreds of different solid NFT communities and meme coin communities across multiple chains. Like, you can just see the coins. I guarantee you'd recognize at least some of these, whether you hold them or you've seen them before. You can see how big this list goes. So this was all airdropped to people. Obviously, if you connected your wallet, you verified that you're a holder. You literally got a free airdrop with, again, just with holding any of these single tokens and or NFTs. A lot of their supply here was literally airdropped to the community. I think that is probably one of the best things any single project can do to get attention, even though, yes, they're basically giving a lot of money away. But as far as for organic attention and to continue to grow an ecosystem, I think in this current environment, current moment in the market, airdropping to some of the most active and prominent cult-like communities in the meme coin space, I think is one of the most bullish things a project can do. And so again, as far as the value that I can see in this, I feel like the value is not even priced in yet. I'm not saying that, meme-emojis, whatever this project is trying to promote, I'm not saying this is going to be the next, 1000x thing. I just think that this entire ecosystem, it has a ton of potential with it. And I'm going to get into why I say ecosystem and it's not just a coin. Like I said, it is a layer 1. Really interesting stuff here. So you can go to the tokenomics. They don't actually have like a list of tokenomics. This is why I say I like this. It's a layer 1 / you can almost think of it like a layer 1 meme chain, meme coin chain. But overall, there really isn't too much else to cover except, the actual emoji market and their kind of ecosystem. So let's dive into that. So they got their emoji market. Initially, obviously, it's listed on their platform. You can check it out. So these are literal emojis. Some of the most recognizable ones, obviously you got the crying, laughing cat. Shout out to Mog community. Literally, that is why that's at the top of the leaderboard here. Corn was pretty prominent. I think the orange, a bunch of these random emojis, coins. I'm not too sure if you can actually just, make these out of nowhere. But, yeah, it just has a ton of emojis here. I'm trying to think, too. Their ecosystem as well. That was... Oh, I'm looking at the button. I'm like, ecosystem. So if you want a better platform to look at charts, to buy and sell. And the way that you'd actually buy and sell, before I get into that, is like you do have to connect your wallet. You need to have a Kepler wallet or a Cosmos wallet. And then you basically can just trade off of this kind of tab here. I know it's very not in depth at all the way you do it, but you literally go to swap memes, like your UWU token in your wallet. You basically just swap it. You click on whatever emoji you want. Then show the cat, and then you just swap it for whatever the price is. It's literally very, very straightforward, simple. So that's how it works with some of these emojis. But like I said, they do have a lot in their ecosystem. I guess I could just drag this around too. That's kind of funny. And initially I did see this when it launched too, and I was very curious because I missed this at about 1.8 to 2 million. Overnight, I almost bought it. Completely faded. It had a huge run up, came back down, and it has been consolidating for a while. And after reanalyzing it, it seems that there is a very strong, cult-like community behind this, and that is part of the reason why I think this is going to be successful. Because again, it's not a meme coin with utility. They're building a layer one with, it is kind of interesting with an emoji market. Again, I can't really say if this is going to be the next 500x or really what this is going to be worth, because it's going to come down to the community that is built around it. But let's get into that ecosystem now. So UWU Pro is probably the only one that I think is really beneficial to be paying attention to within this. But this is the same thing. You can go to the official meme-emojis, where these are the emojis you can trade. And then you can pull up charts. You can see all this info. And obviously some of these actually get volume. Some of them actually start moving here and there. But actually, I like this platform a lot too. And same thing. You connect your wallet. You can trade as well on here if you'd like. And then you can go to the black market. And they got indexes. It's very interesting. In my opinion, to me, I don't fully understand 100%, the real value in it, but I do know 100% that this will probably become some sort of narrative, some sort of major movement in the space. It's hard to put my thoughts behind that, but I don't know what it is too. It's I'm just incredibly bullish on it. It's just there's nothing in the space right now like this. Again, also building a incredibly strong community behind it. The mind share, of course, because it's, again, incredibly culturally driven. Airdrops to every decent / major community for meme coins on crypto Twitter. I'm pretty sure every single person who's, very active in the meme coin community space, they probably have either got the airdrop or they're familiar with this, but so looking at the UWU chart here, a lot of people are questioning, well, this token is mintable. This is something you don't really have to worry about with this project. The chart does look very good here. Like I said, it's came up, had a huge drop, and now it has been consolidating for over a month. Maybe a month and a half, and it looks like it's finally breaking out, because obviously we've seen a ton of meme coins, specifically most of the meme coins I consistently cover on the channel here have started to pump like crazy, which is good to see. I love to see that. But I think UWU here is, again, very undervalued for what it is. And I think in due time, this is going to start another run and potentially start its run to all-time highs. Again, it's not just going to go like this. Not even close. It's probably going to take its time. Maybe it comes back down for a while. Eventually gets a nice pump, gets attention, and then, boom. I don't know. Chart could do anything with this, but I'd say, like I said, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month or two, I could see this really starting to get more attention. But overall, like I said, fairly interesting project. There's nothing like it. Now, when I say part of the ecosystem, though, that I also think is going to do incredibly well. So some of the community members of the UWU token here, months ago, they actually dropped this project here called Unicornio. And so these NFTs, they're not an official UWU platform / project NFT. They're a community-driven NFT for this ecosystem. But in my opinion, this seems like it would be a blue chip for the ecosystem here. And the chart is actually pulling the same exact thing as the UWU chart. And I think a lot of the smarter people that I've seen in the space here, same exact thing. They're starting to see that one Unicornio chart is literally following UWU. And it looks like it's finally breaking out a little bit. But in my opinion, sitting at not even 2 SOL right now, I think that's very undervalued for what it is. For me to see these at 5 to 10 SOL, even this to be well above all-time highs at some point. I think the mind share is just straight away from this. But I think the emoji kind of meta is, again, I don't even fully see the value with emojis, but I know for a fact people will flock to this because it's new, it's different, it's innovative, it's literally culture. It's part of culture in crypto. I just think this is going to be something down the line. It might do very well. And again, I don't think this is going to rip to all-time highs in the next week. This video alone is not going to pump this. That's literally never my goal with any videos either. It's like I want to let the market move any sort of coins that I mention or projects. And a lot of it takes time. That's why I always preach, guys, never just jump into something thinking it's just going to pull it 20x overnight. It's literally never going to do that. But like I said, I think in time to see this, literally way higher than it is now, at least 3, 4, 5 times higher than that, I think is very probable. That might not even be the right word, but very apt to happen I don't know what I'm saying right now, but bottom line, I know this is going to be a lot higher. So I personally am invested in this. I'm also invested in Unicornio. Like I said, I think this is just a bet on, a newer ecosystem that a lot of people aren't really paying attention to, at least on Solana. So overall, fairly interesting ecosystem here. Just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention because, like I said, it's, this is not at all-time highs. It's not like you're jumping into, the SPX pump after a 30x candle, right? This is something that I think is probably going to run. It might take, like I said, this could always come back down, bounce. It could come down for another few weeks, maybe another month, right? But best case scenario, it does start to move, throughout October, right? So just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. Very interesting project overall. And I appreciate everyone watching. Hope you got some value out of that. And I will see you in the next video. I got a ton of stuff coming. I've been doing a lot of cleanup, and we haven't had Wi-Fi since the hurricane the other day. So it's been hard to record, but I figured out a way to make it work. So expect videos on new projects like this, NFTs, a lot of Bitcoin DeFi with runes, even a lot of AI, a lot of different random stuff, more memecoin updates. I just think there's so much to be covering right now in the market. I think we're really gearing up for some, long-term upside. So that's what I got for you guys today. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.